Hi, I started Samiksha Foundation back in 2007, and the genesis is there was a 6-year-old girl I met with her family at one of the oncology wards at Bangalore. It really struck me as strange that children going through life-threatening illnesses like cancer have no recourse to education whatsoever during treatment. This was the feeling that I went back with that day and made me start thinking about the course of action for empowering children with life threatening illness with education. The reason for this is after 2 years of research, I found that what the children really need is getting back their childhood, which has been taken away because of cancer and such long term illnesses. Now, the treatment protocol doesn't allow them to go to school. My first thought was, what else can we offer other than medical treatment? Because most of the non-profits supporting cancer were all supporting the medical treatment of the children. That's when I thought it was so important, to start something, some method by which we can empower these children with knowledge, with something that increases their happiness quotient over time, which will make them accept their medical condition and also return to mainstream life with pride and dignity. The confidence and the lack of fear that they really should develop over this long term treatment was so important. And honestly, the one thing I learned in all these years of working through them, and I'm very glad that our mission is what it's all about, is children really miss school. Children of all ages, their anchor is school. And now with corona, what has happened is all children with cancer or otherwise have all come on level playing field, because all of them are going to miss school, positively impacting some 7,500 children. So more than 5,000 of them have gone back to school, and I'm very happy about it. When corona hit, everything changed for our teachers and for us, because our contact with the kids became zero. So stopping the learning centers was something that we didn't want it to be a setback. We had to think about it. So that is when we launched the Samiksha 2.0. Frankly, the work for 2.0 had already started back in November, when we had started documenting all our work of 11 years. Plus, we had started moving to the digital platform through our new integrated learning program, which takes the entire national curriculum in 5 different languages and puts it all together, integrates it with art, music, yoga, CV, and crafts and activities, which we were already, hands-on with the kids, which we were already conducting. Because in my opinion, this is something that will not only affect children with cancer in the long run through remote teaching, it will also be beneficial to any child in a difficult learning environment. And this is the mission, this is the new mission, I would say, which has come out of 11 years of experience of working with children with cancer. The best part about this is that it is very much in sync with what corona has demands of us right now. We are remotely located. We can teach them from our offices and homes. Volunteers can work from anywhere, and they don't really have to be hands-on with the children as it was in Samiksha 1.0. So I'm very glad about initiatives like this, which are spreading awareness, like a No Shave campaign, which is spreading awareness about the need for moving from a regular learning platform to a digital learning platform, wherein we can impact the lives of thousands of children who have gone away, so far away from the city, to their hometowns and remote areas, where we can still reach them through devices, through digitization. This is our mission. We focus on children with cancer because they are doubly challenged. One, with cancer, and two, because of corona. They may not be affected by that directly, but the impact of going back to school on them is very, very high. You know, the learning from this 2.0 exercise over the last 6 months has been that we just can't sit back and say that's it, because we can't go to the learning center, there's nothing we can do. There's so much we can do, so much we can do together. And I'm really grateful for Sujit and his friends and this whole campaign, because it is the start of a new step towards the Samiksha 2.0 and towards looking at education for children with cancer and children in difficult learning environments like hospitals and remote rural areas. Which happened so seamlessly for us was our understanding of the importance of beneficial technology for education. So this whole concept of tech to teach is so relevant at this point, and much as you hear about it all the time, here it is different because we will be using beneficial technology to reach out to these socially challenged, children in very difficult circumstances by empowering them with devices and equipment that they require, by improving the infrastructure in the hospitals where our learning centers might open very quickly, and by reaching out to so many donors to donate for this cause, because it's very specific to the infrastructure development and this tech to teach concept. Now this is where even the volunteers have to play a new role. They may not be just hands-on, but they need to volunteer based on the technical skills and knowledge that they have. Using all this, we have to bring it all together, and I'm sure we can do it with your partnership. In order to do this, as I've had so many discussions with the Bros on Wheels, who I know for quite some time now, I'm very grateful because they have been following our mission for the last couple of years, is that our mission of empowering these children with knowledge, because knowledge not only empowers, the happiness that it creates, it heals. Happiness heals. This is what we strongly believe in, and I'm sure a campaign like yours can take this forward into society, build awareness, raise funds, and bring more volunteers to understand this new kind of role that they have to play.